Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Texas A&M set to kick off to christen this game. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Georgia's offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here if the quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time.
Yeah, and they were on the same page. It was fun to watch. I mean, you could tell that he knew exactly where his guy was, putting up the multiple touchdowns. Like, it was a thing of beauty. Now, defensively, I also know that. And I know he's looking that way. So look forward to seeing the chess match with the defense and maybe ways they can take him away.
Guys, let's chat about Georgia. They got a boost from their high school recruiting ranks, setting the table for the future, getting a verbal commitment from a four-star linebacker.
Yeah, it's huge for this defense, not only because of his physical traits. This guy can run, he can cover, he can blitz the passer, but he's also a tremendous leader. This guy could be the alpha on this defense for years to come.
Georgia comes quickly to the line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Dropping back, it's Knight. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
Well, the defense knew this was going to be the guy the offense was trying to get the football to, so it looks like they've got a plan for him. Nice job.
The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on third down. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Georgia lining up to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. So Texas A&M's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Back down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Wants to throw on first down. He turns that loose down the right side. Touchdown, Aggie! A great catch and run for 6.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. To the air, it's Stockton. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The Dogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Makes the grab down the left side. Running free. Touchdown Bulldogs. He got a step and just dusted the field.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing them go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
And they did tack on the extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Big Ten action today. A couple of teams who have had this game circled on the calendar for some time. Michigan came through with a lunch pail, hard hat performance, and the end result is an eye-opening road victory. And it's not so much that they won, it's more how they won. And the fact this wasn't ever really in question. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This Big Ten battle was much anticipated, and at least one side
all by himself down the middle. Touchdown, Texas A&M. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Man, these coaches talked about being aggressive, and they were. First quarter, you're going with the onside already. I would say it's a little bit careless, a little bit reckless. Onside kicks are not high percentage, but they went for it, they failed, and now let's see how they respond.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Leaves it with the running back. And the Dogs have a first down.
It's a good-looking run, and I'll say this. I know Georgia's always been known to run the football. They always want to be really physical, but it starts up front. They always seem to have great units on the offensive line, guys that communicate and guys that get pushed. They've put many running backs into the NFL, but it's because of these big old hog mollies up front.
Softened him up with a run. Now to throw. Fires to the big fella. Just keeps moving. There he goes. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
It's so nice to have these big playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. Make a play down the field to him. Huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little whoop out of this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. To the air, it's Reed. Snagged out of the air. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
The short hands, it's Bussey. They stop him just a length or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Wants to go up top. Bringing the heat. And he'll be marked down, but he's got enough to move the chains. The Aggies in the hurry-up.
And that's a really good job by the QB, getting the ball out of his hands, knowing where the sticks are, getting the first down. And they saw something they like because here they come.
He lets one fly deep. Intercepted for the 11th time. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. The goalpost breathing down their neck as they're backed up in their own end, starting the drive from their own 1. Couldn't find any way to get out of the end zone, and they get him for a safety. After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
He wants to change this route. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Backed up now. Here's second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. Trying to pick up a first down. To the air, it's Reed. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. The give to the single back. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's second and 12. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The 12th man more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And the rush will get to him at the 25. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Georgia sends out the punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Makes the catch at the 30. No chance for any kind of return there. They were all over him as soon as he caught the football. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. And the Aggies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Using his legs, it's Price. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. Play of the period, first down here. Back to pass, it's Reed. Quickly complete. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. Texas A&M back to work with another first down. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job.
Oh, he's got some space. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Pass completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Moves away as he feels pressure. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble, but couldn't create anything there.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Texas A&M will line up with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Second and goal for this offense. Tries again to get it in. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. And they'll try it again after getting nothing on second down. It's third and goal from the 3. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies! Fired in from the red zone for the score. An impressive, long, methodical, meticulous drive ends in points.
They just matriculated the ball downfield, didn't they, Reese? So impressive. Didn't see a lot of explosive plays, but how about the execution? Running and throwing the football. Wow.
And he tacks on the extra point. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Back to throw. It's Stockton. Takes a hit as he fires. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Intercepted, a turnover in their own territory. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. They are so close to a score, they can smell it on the first play of the drive, first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Texas A&M going up tempo. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Looking to the end zone on third and goal. Touchdown, Aggie. Fitted in the window for the score. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Phil's rivalry game in the SEC. Of course, that's almost redundant in that league. But check this out.
And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Listen to this crowd just shaking the curves of this place, trying to help their defense. Gonna run it. It's Frazier. Hammers ahead for a yard out to the 12. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Running back searching for a hole. Finds a little bit of space. He'll get 3 out to the 15. The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on third down. Dropping back. It's Knight. Under fire. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout. And man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Sends it back in motion. Might be calling a hot route. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. He makes a catch. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking downfield on first down. Gets it out fast. Got enough space. Touchdown, Aggie. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to
will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Corner showing press. They want to be physical here. Under fire. They wrap him up. He tried to get back to the line of scrimmage, but he's stuffed in the backfield. And the Bulldogs want to crank the tempo. Scanning the field, it's Knight. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
Man, I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost one. Now you...
And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Looking to the big tight end.
Damn, that was cold.
Turnover can swing momentum. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. To the air on first down. Get it out on the screen. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. The Bulldogs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll go to the ground. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, and an array of possibilities here. Looking to throw for it. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in College Station for a fun first half than you? And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering two things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable?
We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. He'll start this third quarter with a run. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets him out to the 25-yard line. The Aggies can really attack on this second and short. Right back to him on the ground.
Yeah, I'm gonna get some.
He's brought down,
but
there's
the
a
reason
flag
I'm
on the play. Let's
because
see if
it
it
fuck around and
stands.
go bad. Because I don't eat, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't eat cereal now. You see what I'm saying?
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out.
Breaks into the open. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself with the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the third quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. This play caller's still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige. When you've got the playmakers you have offensively, just keep chucking them.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like, that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
Passing interference on the offense. What? How the fuck is
And the offensive player had to commit pass interference on that play.
Bro.
You saw the defender jump the throw. The defender was in position to make an interception, so the offensive player had to do something to break it up.
And now on second down for this offense. Back to throw, it's Reed. Looking to scramble. And here's the third interception of the night. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And this guy's showing off his hands again, understanding where the football's going. He breaks on the football so quick. And guess what? He makes plays when he breaks on it. That's 2 interceptions here through 3 quarters of a football game.
Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down.
Another lead.
And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
And how about this? They're going to send the kicker out there to try to put a thunderfoot into one.
Made that bitch too.
What an absolute howitzer he unleashed off his foot. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive.
Road to the playoffs shit.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. RPO complete to open the drive. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that route.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Got it in the middle. It's Bussey. Oh, a lot of space. The 20. Touchdown, Texas A&M. And the route is on. He has been surgical, precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down there.
Cutbacks on this game. If your player got the fucking change of direction, boost, nigga, and you make that fucking cutback, Lord have mercy. I don't give a fuck how fast your niggas is. If they get that cutback boost,
Getting set for the point
over
after.
with on your ass.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. Arizona is down right now, but you simply can't rule out a comeback. Teddy Bruschi.
That's what I ain't gonna lie. That stadium post shit is ass. But if you can get a drive going and score on the nigga, bro, and stop them niggas, that stadium post shit
We'll
dead.
circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it. This one,
Don't fuck around and get 2 scores and go up. Oh,
Thanks
it's
for the
over.
update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when
Stadium
it goes
post
fine.
out of there. They have to literally come back, score, stop you, come back, score, stop you, in order for the stadium post to even, you know what I'm saying? Come back in thetheir favor type shit. Oh my God.
That's the 50. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. They had this offense
That's why I
backed
don't
up. Now they
understand,
have
like,
to be
Tank
staggering.
sitting there
Can they
using that
deliver
stadium post
another punch on
excuse.
1st and 10
And
from
I
inside
told
the
that nigga
40?
in chat, I said, bro, I just literally played a nigga
Touchdown,
who
Dogs!
had
Nice
Georgia.
catching, good
I had
work
South
after
Carolina, nigga, and I played this
getting
nigga
in
in
the end
Georgia. I couldn't make no fucking audibles,
so nice as a
nigga.
quarterback,
And I
it's
made
not
this
just your
nigga
receivers
not
that
even
get
want to
dangerous
fucking
after
play
the
me.
catch. How
Yeah,
about
he
the
might.
yak
True enough, the
ability
nigga
by
might be
this tight end?
ass,
He's a
but
guy that can
that
stretch
stadium
the
post
field.
shit, nigga,
He can make
don't mean
DBs
shit,
miss, and
nigga.
he's got
Like the
speed.
fuck?
He is a generational talent. He's really helping out this offense.
Not for you to be saying, nigga, you just got beat 84 to fucking 20 something, nigga. That ain't stadium post.
Coverage unit to
Nigga, it's way deeper than stadium post. Nigga, stadium post didn't play a factor in that ass whooping. Fuck out of here.
Would keep it a comfortable lead.
You can cancel that.
Looking to throw.
I almost was finna say that shit was personal, but it ain't even that deep.
It's caught downfield. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
And if you had any
just be
questions
talking
about
shit,
this quarterback's arm talent,
He
now
one of
you've
them
got your
niggas. He
answer.
one of them.
Wow.
Throw them stones and then hide them hands when you get on that ass. Feel me?
Complete
You
in
one
the
of them.
middle. That's where they'll mark him a very productive play and a first down.
When he winning,
Texas
when he
A&M
winning,
going quickly.
oh
We knew this quarterback
man,
could put up some monster numbers.
big
He's
shit
putting on a
talking and
clinic
I'm
in
this
game.
and
He
who
now has over
I'm big
400
bad
yards
wolf
passing.
and you feel me?
Got it in the
Boy,
middle.
when
It's
you
Cole.
tattoo his ass.
Makes the grab all.
Oh man, I'm
First
just
down marker,
ass.
but a good pickup
I'm a
on that
2K
one.
player. I don't put time in on this game and
Gonna swing
you
it on
guys
second
play
down.
this game and you guys are cut players and da-da-da-da. Nigga, I don't play no fucking cut, nigga.
32-yard line. Pick
The
up a
fuck?
5 on the play, and it'll be a first down. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings.
Nah, like real nigga shit though. Last year he was in the offs every year. He was smoking niggas. Like he was fucking niggas up. Like I can't make this shit up.
Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first
He was
down.
even whooping ass this year. He been in the offs every
They
season
go
this
to the
year.
ground.
He even made the offs last year. He got smoked, but he made the offs.
Back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
I'm telling you,
The give from the
I'm
gun.
telling you, you just gotta play that.
And maybe he'll get
You gotta
back
play the
to
real
line
hitter.
of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You gotta play the real hitters.
That's a really good stop. By
Don't
the
worry,
defense, Jesse. They need
when
a
I
few
play
more.
Pat,
You've given
I'm
up
gonna
a
put
bunch
you
of
in
yards
there.
on
I'ma
this
have you in
drive,
here
a
when I'm
bunch of
playing
plays,
Pat, so you can
but
see
all
it.
that matters is keeping them off the score.
I ain't
Yeah, it's that bend don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has
I
just
play
got
Pat.
to lock in.
I tell you what, fourth quarter, you're trying to get to the quarterback, trying to get the ball back to your offense. But nice pursuit,
not
nice
this
job
next
making the
advance, but
QB
the next
scramble
advance after
outside of the
that, I think.
pocket, chasing him down. And even better,
10,
you got a
it's
gift.
8.
He runs out of bounds, so now the clock stops. Now you're saving time late in the ball game when it's really going to matter.
Takes a hit as he releases it. He just spiked it right into
Nigga
the
made me
ground.
find so many goddamn times. I'm
And
about
Georgia
sick of
ready
it.
to go back to work on
Sick of
offense.
it.
Dropping back, it's Knight. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And the Dogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass
Your
on
ass cut
second
that
down.
mic off on me, nigga. You hit stick me and goddamn pick that motherfucker red in. That bitch cut that mic
Time in the game where coaches are absolutely watching. What you want to do is mail it in and quit. And if you're the quarterback, man, you've been sacked a few times. You've turned the football over. Like
Nah, that shit happened. I watched that shit happen in the league game. I knew it was finna happen too. I watched it happen. Florida State and Ole Miss game. Like they was in a dog fight too. Matter of fact, like I'm talking like finna go into some OT type shit, and that shit happened. And nigga rocked the nigga shit. Bow! Fumbled that motherfucker. Ole Miss needed it too. Like Ole Miss needed to fucking, he needed to pick that motherfucker up because he was on the comeback on Florida State. Long behold, Florida State picked that bitch up and ran that bitch in for the touchdown.
To protect their guy.
Same exact
I mean,
shit.
he is a dude that you know if you give him time, he's going to make plays. But this defense is.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Fires one high and deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the
Man, but it's
scoreboard
like
instead.
I be feeling the
It's
same
fourth
way
down.
like with those drop picks. Like, bro, I'm right there. I read that shit. Like, let me come on, bro. Like, let me get that shit.
On fourth down, looking to pass.
Reward me for playing good defense right there. Like, let me get that,
You
bro.
just have to make that catch. A bold decision to go for it on fourth down and one that did not pay off. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that
Not
play.
letting the nigga run the ball.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10.
Swarming, bro.
They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. A couple that leaves him with 3rd and 8.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Price. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up.
Yeah, and I like this offense, keeping the foot on the gas. You got to lead by a couple scores, but keep the foot on the accelerator. Nice job. Another big play down the field for this offense.
They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Aggies! And the pummeling has started. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5. They finish it off with a touchdown and seal up this game.
Yeah, this might be what we call garbage time, and it might not really matter because you know the game's out of reach, but I like it. Keep executing, keep finding some more plays. Hey, maybe you find a play later on down the season you might come back to and say, hey, this actually worked in this situation.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic.
Nah, I'm good at
They
his
get it on
sticking, like,
ground at
the
20.
leg, cutting the legs. I
They'll
can
snap
snap
it from the 20 for the
that
opening
upper
play of
heel
this
stick.
drive.
Damn.
Looking for a man. It's Knight. He's going up top here late in the game. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there. And it
Every
just
time I do it, like
trickled
even
through
when I
his
do
fingers.
it to CP, I always
They dial
bounce
up
off my
on
shit.
2nd and a long way to go. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He stopped in the backfield again, and this just hasn't been his night. It's been more like a nightmare. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
And after this play, the cake will be baked. The give. Got room to work. Oh, he's got some space. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible.